مرحبا، أهلا وسهلا. اسمي أفيتال. My name is Avital. اسمي Avital. And I'm going to tell you a little story about the Bedouins in the desert, about their habits, about their nature, about their wisdom. Once upon a time, يعني في قديم الزمان, once upon a time there was a man. This man was going in the desert and he wore such a warm clothes. He wore a jacket and pants and shoes and socks. يعني بدلة وبنطلون وكنادر وعلى راسه, and on his head he didn't have a hat, but he has a bottle of water, maya, water. And then he went in the desert, and the sun was up in the sky. The sun, Ashams, was really high in the sky, and it was so hot. He didn't know what to do. So he slipped his sleeve, and he took out his jacket, al-badle, and he took out his shoes, al-kanadir, and then he went mashi, and went in the desert. Suddenly, he saw water, like a sprinkled water, like a fountain. He squeezed his right eye. He squeezed.
Rubbed.
He
Rubbed.
he rubbed his left eye. He rubbed his right eye, and he couldn't believe that he sees water. يعني مية. مية, he shouted and screamed. بدي أشرب المية. I want to drink the water. So he hurried to the fountain. He hurried to the water, and he came closer and closer. اقترب closer, and then ouch! He bumped a cactus. Oh, he said he was so disappointed. What shall I do? شو أنا بعمل? I'm so thirsty. أنا عطشان كتير. بدي مية. I want water. And he didn't have another choice. He didn't have anything else to do. So he kept going and going in the desert, in the hot sand. And he screamed, water, مية, بدي أشرب مية. And then he saw a tent. A white tent, very far, بعيدا جدا منه. So he rubbed his right eye, and he rubbed his left eye, يعني عينها اليمنى وعينها اليسرى. And then he went and مشي واقترب إلى the tent, الأهل. And suddenly he saw that the door of the tent, who was made from cloth, it was really blowing in the wind. So he came down with his last forces, screaming, مية, بدي أشرب مية. And then he got into the tent, and fell on the floor. He collapsed, he fainted. And then suddenly a Bedouin woman came closer to him and said, why, شو صار لك, شو اسمك? Suddenly he heard her voice, and then he woke up. He rubbed his right eye, he rubbed his left eye, يعني عينه اليمين وعينه اليسرى. And then he asked her, مية, بدي مية, يعني I want to drink water. So she said, okay. And then she went and brought a big jar of water. And she took a bowl and she poured into the bowl water. And the water was so nice, and the sound of them were so nice to his ears, and he just felt them going out from his throat. And then he wanted to take the bowl and to drink from it. But she said, لا, استنى شوية, which means wait a second. And then she takes straws and spread all over the bowl. And then she gave him. تفضل, she said. Please, اشرب, drink. And then he took the bowl and he said, why does she put the straw on it? What, am I a donkey? يعني حمار? But he was so thirsty, he couldn't wait to think more of it. And then he took the bowl and blew the straw, and then he sipped it. And then again he blew the straw and sipped it until he finished the bowl, the water. Maye, maye, he wanted to drink more water. And again, she took the bowl, poured the water, and spread the straw. And again she gave him. And after 3 or 4 times, يعني بعد 4 أو 5 مرات أو 3 مرات, he thanked her and he said, شكرا 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 إلك. شو اسمك? And she said humbly, اسمي فاطمة. فاطمة يعني هذا اسمي. وشو اسمك؟ اسمي محمد. قال الرجل, said the man. And then he said, I'm so hungry. I'm so hungry. I want to eat. Which means أنا جوعان. أنا جوعان كثير. Okay. قالت فاطمة. Okay, said Fatima. And she went and gave him dates. 3 dates. يعني التمر. محمد أخذ التمر. يعني محمد, he took the dates and ate them. And while he ate them, he smelled so many smells of food. يعني he smelled all the food that she made, and he was so thinking, why is she giving me dates and I smell the chicken and the lamb and all the rice and vegetables and salads? Why is she giving me just the dates? But he didn't want to ask because her hospitality was so nice. After he finished the dates, he went to sleep. And after he slept, يعني نام ساعات كثيرة, after he woke up, he went to her and said, شكرا لك, شكرا جزيلا, شكرا إلك. Thank you very much for all your hospitality. ولكن but عندي سؤال. I have a question. And Fatima said, okay, تفضل تفضل. شو بدك? شو بدك? And he said, Muhammad said, when I was so thirsty, why did you give me a whole bowl of water but full of straw? What am I, a donkey? What am I, a himar? Why did you give me straw? And when I was so hungry and I smelled the good food that you made outside the tent, why did you give me just dates? Okay, said Fatima. I'm gonna tell you. You were so thirsty, يعني عطشان, and you were so hungry, يعني جوعان. And if I would have given you a lot of water and a lot of food, you could have died. يعني ميت. And it was really, really dangerous, خطر to you. And then he smiled at her and he said, Fatima, Fatima, انتي حكيمة، يعني you're so wise. Thank you، شكرا إلك. Thank you that you saved my life. And thank you for being such a nice person in the desert. يعني in the Sahara. Sahara means desert. And then he fell in love with her. يعني أحبها كثير كثير. وهو قال لها بدك تزوجني؟ بدك تزوجني يعني do you want to marry me? And she said, okay, okay, I'm gonna marry you. سأتزوجك. And you know what? You know what happened in the end? Yes, they got married. Yeah, هما تزوجا. And they live happily ever after. Maybe today, if you go to the desert, you can hear him crying, Maya, Maya, and Fatima will give you water. إلى اللقاء.